Back at work at dawn, painter Nick Galloway returned to the site unfazed by his sky-high ordeal. The 44-year-old subcontractor dangled from the side of the Prima Pearl building for almost 6 hours yesterday afternoon. It was up to the MFB's high-angle team to perform the daring rescue in soaring winds.
It's very much what we're trained to do, and we rarely get to do it.
Andrew Creasy abseiled from the 45th floor before securing himself to the stranded painter.
He was a man who's comfortable at heights. He was just annoyed about the time he'd spent up there and was eager to get down.
Today, WorkSafe spoke with workers in the construction company Brookfield as it began its investigation into yesterday's mishap. The site and gantry will be secured as officials try to find out exactly why the swing stage jammed 28 floors above the ground.
Unions want a full inquiry, saying it could have been worse.
There's been accidents in Queensland only a couple of years ago where a bigger version of one of these swings actually came down and killed a couple of people.
But Nick's co-workers are full of praise for the hero firefighters that made the daring rescue.
Can't imagine what it'd be working at that height, being stuck up there for a few hours.
To the firefighter, look, I reckon his profession is absolutely awesome.
Andrew says the heroic feat was just him doing his job.
I've already got a massive amount of grief, and this will only multiply it by thousands.
Simon Love, 7 News.
It's been 10 years since Federal Parliament amended the Marriage Act to recognise same-sex discrimination. But these people marching in the streets want current MPs to go one step further to allow same-sex marriage. The important thing licence holders want is good value for money, but at least one bank places the value of cabs like this one at nil.
3AW reporter Simon Love is down there in Southbank, where we believe a worker is stuck 25 floors into the air. Simon, what's going on?
Oh, good afternoon, Tom. I look up here from Queensbridge and Power Streets in Southbank and I see a man stuck on a gantry. Now, I'm not sure whether it's about between 25 and 30 floors above this building site, right in the heart of Southbank, right next to Crown. Now, there's plenty of action down on the ground at the moment. We've got fire crews are ready, are on standby. The heavy rescue people from the fire teams are here. They've got high-angle crews. They're here ready to go to try up and rescue this man from above. Now, whether they're going to go and abseil down from the top of the building down or higher up in the building down to rescue this man, or whether they're going to try another sort of tactic is unknown at this stage. I have spoken very briefly to the MSB on the scene. They have confirmed to me that the man is unharmed. He is uninjured at this point. There is an ambulance crew I see to my left now, which is on standby. So the scene is well under control at the moment. That man, who is uninjured, still remains in the gantry high up in this Southbank construction site.
Holden workers have reacted with anger and emotion to today's decision. Simon Love is at Holden's Port Melbourne factory.
All of the staff at Holden's factory here in Fisherman's Bend were told the news at a staff meeting at 2 p.m, with 1,300 jobs to go by 2016. Worker Rod DeBurr says it didn't come as a surprise.
Yeah, you could see what was going to happen. I think this has been on the wall for a long time.
Mechanic Richard Brown says it will be tough to support his wife and kids.
If anyone wants a mechanic, I'm available.
Do you know what you're going to do next?
Go home, cry? No idea.
Ron has worked here for 15 years. He says there's many to blame.
Governments don't care. If they fight amongst themselves.
Ron went on to sum up the mood here at the Port Melbourne factory.
It's an icon gone.
The workers will be back here tomorrow, but with the full knowledge that they will be out of a job in 3 years. They're outside buildings and all over the courtyard, students lighting up to get their fix of nicotine. But university management will soon put an end to the pastime, with a campus-wide smoking ban to be enforced from World No Tobacco Day.
We hope it will be a healthier, cleaner environment for all staff and students.
It comes after Swinburne and Melbourne universities banned smoking. At Deakin, the campus-wide ban is keeping the smoke out of large congregation areas.
There are no longer big plumes of smoke out the front of the library. There are less cigarette butts in gardens. There are less cigarette packets littering the side of the walkways.
But some things never change, with naughty students hiding behind the shelter shed. Now they may not only have to hide from the teachers, but also other students who are meant to dob in the smokers. While health groups believe the smoking bans will make universities a cleaner, healthier and safer environment, students think it's intimidating to ask their peers to butt out.
No, because I'm a first year and I'm inadequate.
I like it, keeps me nice and healthy,
but it's going to be very hard to enforce because at university you can't really give out detentions and stuff.
I personally don't like smoking. I'd never smoked myself, but it's their decision, but they should probably listen to the rules.
RMIT says it won't dish out fines to enforce the ban, rather placing resources into an awareness campaign. The Cancer Council and the Health Minister agree while it may be hard to police, they have to try.
And I think these universities that have taken this step deserve to be commended.
So anything that we can do as a society to prevent people from dying from smoking-caused illnesses should be something that we all support, and we do.
RMIT will go smoke-free from May 31. Simon Love, Newsline. It was 19-month-old Tristan's hunger that alerted Mum and Dad to the danger.
So I rushed back in, told my wife to phone the fire brigade. She did. When I first saw the flames were about 3 feet high.
With the fire brigade on the way, the side of the house was well alight.
Firefighters say it was Mark's good thinking with the garden hose that saved the house and their lives.
There was much at stake as expecting Mum and Bub watched by.
He was able to keep it in check, and really what he's done is actually saved his house.
The blaze damaged most of the chimney and electronics throughout the house, but the fire could have been worse.
And as you can see from here, there's an amazing amount of firewood, which we would say that people just don't do.
The fire was stopped centimetres from Tristan's bedroom. No doubt this ordeal will be a story for the young one to tell in years to come.
The child waking up for a feed is much of a curse for people. Most nights it's actually worked out to be a godsend in this case.
MFB estimate the damage bill to be around $40,000, and Mark says he's learnt an important lesson.
If you have an old house, you make sure you have your chimneys checked and the mortar.
Simon Love, 9 News.